Hi guys, I'm Elliott with GuitarEdge.com. I'm here with Chris Clonts from Decyfer Down. How you doing, man?
Doing well, man.
Doing well, man. Good, man. Well, dude, first of all, tell me a little about your guitar you're holding, man.
This is a Mark Tremonti PRS guitar. It's definitely my favorite guitar. Have a couple other, have a custom 22, custom 24, and then some 7-strings I used to play. Played a 7-string for probably the first 4 years in the band, and then switched over with PRS and fell in love.
Did you actually use the 7 strings on End of Grey then, or?
Yeah, we did. We did. Yeah, we sure did. And you know, 7 strings are great. Got the low, the tone is heavy, and you know they can just carry the fatter strings, and so you know, yeah.
Cool, man. Well, we got your pedal bowl down here. Why don't you kind of show us through that a little bit?
It's actually quite boring. I run a line 6 for all of my cleans to get a little bit of delay. I use this MXR for just the beginning of one song to give it just a little bit of flange. And this wah is I use in several of the riffy kind of intro parts of the songs and stuff like that. And that's it. I use the tuner more than anything. So
relying heavily on those amps, man.
That's exactly right. I mean, a lot of kids ask, what do you guys use for distortion pedals? But we don't. I mean, with Mesa, I mean, if you dial in the EQs, then you don't need any kind of overdrive channel. I mean, it sings,
So, like with those Mesas, actually, you got the solo heads. Is there any reason you stuck with the solos instead of just the straightforward 100s, or is there a certain setting on that that you like?
The way that I have it is, I run them in stereo, and I slave the triple, I use it for its sound, and I use the dual for the EQ. I love the dual because you can crank it up really loud and really start to get the tone out of it. The triple, it goes from quiet to blow your head off. And so it's kind of hard to really turn it up loud. I mean, that's when the amp really starts to shine with the tone, is when you can crank the volume up. So that's why I use the dual for the EQ stuff. So yeah.
Cool.
A lot of people ask about the fading riff, so I figured I could go over that one a little bit. So
right, go ahead.
Try to do it sort of slow. And then regular would be. And that's it. I'm sure there's some kid that sits out there on YouTube and he's in his house and he plays it better than I do. And you can just kind of dig through YouTube and you might be able to find it on there if this doesn't help.
All right, we're over here in Guitar World. Show us about your guitars, man. Let's run us through some.
This is just another PRS that I have. This is my D guitar that I play all the songs in drop D. It's a great guitar. It's a lot lighter. One cool thing about this guitar is that I actually got it signed by Leonard Skinner. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I play this. We only have a couple of songs on the record that are in D, so this guitar doesn't get a whole lot of love. It gets more love at home, just working on demos and things like that. But and then other than,
are those standard pickups on that?
Yes, these are standard pickups that come with it. The other guitar is the Tremonti, and those are different. You get more of a bassy pickup, and then they come with the Tremonti. I told him that I wanted to try to get one exactly like his, because I like his tone and everything. So, other guitar I use during the set more often is this Mashach baritone PRS. This is in B flat, heavier strings, lower tuning. It can handle. This is what I play in place of the 7 strings that I used to play. It's a great guitar. It's super light. It's got some, the pickup control right here. You can switch back and forth.
What's your feeling on the baritones, man?
I love the baritones. This guitar is it sounds a lot brighter than a couple of the 7s that I used to play. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe just the way it's built. These are actually the Tremonti pickups in this one. They're not the custom that come with the baritone. I love that one so much, so I had them put these in there for me. Plays great, good guitar. A lot of kids are getting into the baritone thing. If you want a lower tuning, it's definitely the way to go. We used to say that our guitars ride better than we do, because I mean, they're all in these. They sit in these velvet drawers, and you know, we have a friend of ours in Chicago that built this for us with 4 drawers with all the guitars. Keep all of our strings, you know, all the little goodies and stuff that come with keeping your guitars in tune and in check and all that good stuff. So
Good old germ access.
yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. But this thing, other than it weighing 1 billion pounds, it's pretty amazing to have on the road. We have the cabs, they're Marshall 1960s. We have them covered up, not necessarily because you know, we're trying to cover them up, but these go with the theme of our album.
Once again, I'm Elliott Politte with GuitarEdge.com. I'm here with Chris Clonts. We appreciate your time, man. Thanks.
Thank you guys very much.
I'm here with Brandon Mills. How you doing, man?
Good, man.
Good. It looks like you got some injury going on here. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I was putting my bag in the bus about a week ago, and the semi that carries all the production was really close to our bus and like started easing forward, and I looked over and it was easing forward over my foot, so
So you
no good, man. So
you actually are out playing even, you don't take the crutches out, or do you actually?
I actually have been sitting in a chair for the last 2 shows, like kind of off to the side, and so you know the amps are blasting, but there's nobody in front of them. So.